Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to learn how to insert a multicolored bar chart inside a cell based on amount or value. Here we have taken an example for this. Let's say there is a recruiter who has got a certain amount of budget to recruit a candidate for a certain role. Right? Here we so it is being put. Let's say budget for him is 20 lakh rupees. And he gets an upper limit that in maximum scenario, if the candidate is very good, get a 22 lakh as the 2 lakh plus and 22 lakh being the budget, right? And anything beyond 22 lakh is out of range. Now, what if he wants to give a visual representation of all the candidates to the management, showcasing that, see, this is the salary expectation they are showcasing and it is how it feels in our budget indicator. So this is how you can create a three condition, right? One is that if it's below 20 lakh, then show it green. Right? If it is above 20 lakh but below 22 lakh, show it red. That it needs an approval but still in the range. Right? And anything beyond 22 lakh, show it black. It's just out of our range. Right? So that's how we are going to learn here. So let's start the video. How to do it. So yes, I'll remove here. We can see the output. I will first just delete the output and recreate the entire output, right? We are going to use this Sparkline formula or function in Google Sheets. So when you press equal to, you start typing Sparkline. It shows up Sparkline, right? Now in Sparkline, it requires two values, right? First is the data and second is what kind of attributes you want for the chart. Right? So first we will take the data. For us, the data is the value of salary. Now then, next is optional attributes. Let's say I'm a lazy guy, just copy whatever is given here as it is and paste it here in the formula, right? Now we will understand what changes may be required from the example, right? See, example says it's a chart type bar. We want a bar, right? And its max value is 50. For us, the max value is not 50. For us, the max value is 22 lakh rupees, right? So I'll put 22 lakh rupees here, right? 22 lakh rupees. Now, after that, this is the base formula for how it is going. Let's press enter and see what happens. Right? The bar line, the bar line is created and we drag it out, right? Last line is allowed. So we drag it out and it is how it is. Right? Now, here it is the default color. We wanted conditional statements to it, right? That if a value is X, keep it green. If a value is Y, keep it red. And if a value is Z, keep it black. And how to give that conditional inputs to it, right? So I'll open it. Let me just zoom a little bit more for this formula. It's easy at first and it may look a big one, but it's a very easy formula to work on. Let's start. Right? At the end of max value, put a semicolon. Then specify that we want to do this for color 1. Right? It's a single bar chart, so it will always be 1. So it's color 1. Right? And then what will be the color for color 1? Put a comma and now put an if statement. Let's say if. Right? When you start an if in it, it asks you logical expression. So the first logical expression is that this value, if it is less than our budget of 20 lakh, right? If it's less than our budget of 20 lakh, we want it to be green color. So I'll put the logical expression. Now I'll put a comma and then specify it as a green color. Then now after this is done, we are now into the value if false category when we put comma. Right? Now here you have to put it out as another if statement showcasing that if it is not less than 20 lakh, what would be the next category? Right? So we put another if, bracketed if, and again start a formula. Here we'll say the logical expression of that this B11 value is less than or equal to our max limit through approval, that is 22 lakh. 22 lakh rupees, right? And then we put a comma and specify the color for it. Value if true, what will be the color? For it, the color, let's say, is red. Right? Now we put a comma again to it, and now it's what if it is false, right? So we will again bracket another if in it, right? So we put if in it and we'll start specifying again what is it, that this value now it is beyond 22 lakhs, it's beyond our range, out of range, right? So we'll say greater than sign and then put 22 lakh, right? Greater than 22 lakh. and then specify the color. Now it is, let's say color be black, right? Now when you here put a comma, there is no statement that is left to be put for value if false, right? Because there is all the kinds of values that will come here we have covered. No kind of value is left. So what we'll do, we'll just put two inverted commas saying that if none of the condition matches, which won't happen, but if it doesn't match, keep it blank. And then we'll close the bracket. Now while closing the bracket, you will see that the opening brackets keep getting highlighted. So you have to close the brackets corresponding to the number of opening brackets. When I press once first like this, you can see it is highlighting this bracket, right? This bracket is here. Now I put another one, right? Now this bracket is highlighted, right? Now I'll put another one. Then this bracket is highlighted, right? Now after this we have the curly brackets. So curly bracket already exists, right? And then after that we have a normal again bracket, so that also exists. See, it's showing that is highlighted. Now I'll press the enter button, right? Now we see our formula works. Yes, our formula works. This is how you do it, a multicolored bar chart inside a cell based on an amount of value. Now one extra tip for those who want to stay beyond this point in the video. Let's go on to this. Okay. Now let's say this is this white space here, right? What if you want to show that white space some color so that it gets visually represented that the bar is filled this much and this much it is empty, right? We can do that. And how to do that? Again, go into the formula. In the data portion of it, insert a curly bracket, right? You insert a curly bracket, right? And then you insert one more curly bracket at the end, right? Now inside B1 you put a comma and you start putting the maximum value that we have put the max value in the formula. Our max value is 22 lakhs, right? So I'll put that 22 lakhs here, right? And I'll press enter, right? See, it's showcasing it, right? Now it is showcasing it as a blue color. What if we want it to have just a little tint of green, right? So we'll go here where we were specifying the color 1 and we'll put a semicolon at the end before the curly brackets. Put a semicolon and specify color 2, right? Now for color 2 you will specify it as light gray, right? And press enter. See, now it shows a light gray color, right? So this is an advanced tip, someone who stayed till here. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any queries, any suggestions, any doubts for how to create any kind of situation, any graphs or anything, please comment us. We would be happy to help out in any cases. And on our channel, we have a lot of videos on Sparkline. You can check it out then in the description as examples or in the playlist on our channel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.